Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God. That's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spit shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the standing tail. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the Most High. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pot. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I see a man reach out to God before he died. Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets but the truth made me a man. Shit I don't really speak cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
AB with the keys.
They say the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. That's why I'm in all black, booted, ready for war like your Howard Shire. Raised under warriors and mighty men just so I can
put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Charles, let me prove a worth it. When the sky falls, he gon' catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Yahweh, Shai. I'm from Miss Move all the time. My ladies is found. We follow the order I told you. Full of culture, you ain't thought of. Streets I was taught on. Type you can dearly depart on. Bought, sold, and I fought on. Charges I caught on. They call it the cause of the heart that I got for assault on my block. Snitch, I am not. Hate for a cop. My enemy sinned against me. I'm a sinner. But what they got in them, they healing baptism of Christ. Screaming, Yahweh, Shai. Hear my battle cry. Ready to die, no biggie. Holly offend me. I'm litty. She wanna get with me. I'm picky. Digging the rim till she dizzy. Give her the rapture, get her back rubbed, then back to the action. Packing the full metal jacket, never get murked. Putting in my father's work. Never see me with them heathens, my team hated. We the greatest on face of the earth. We the truth, I know it hurt. Fruitless to believe your words. It ain't about nothing, you bluffing. Scared, go to church. True definition of Christian win. You got 15 men, we got 2 or 3. But the difference is, we got discipline. Nigga, listen here. War with these warriors, get your whole existence clear. Talking you, your house, or your rented kids. Screaming, oh my God, with the vengeance here. So I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Charles, let me prove a worth it. When the sky falls, he gon' catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Chosen rose and concrete. Ain't nothing sweet for a street. Dwell on my record, told the story, selling for cake every day. Do I just wanna celebrate? 1738. Up in my cup like what's up is you single to mingle. I'll bring you out the world, show you queendom. Lead you straight to the kingdom. We ain't gon' rush, of course. I was taught the core till you make your mind up and say you mine. Soaking in the oil, smelling so divine. Make me lay hold of 110.5. You was my desire, you're the righteous God. But I've been so wicked from the dirt. Killing your portion, of course, is more than I'm worth. Just make me get back to this work. Ready for war, hope came booty. Bulletproof shooters to do what they told. Orders by generals from the Lord of hosts. Double time, nigga, let's go. Blazing on all the beasts in the street, I got heat. Rude speech about they bad luck and they lives till they cross the line. Then they come to find their whole body bagged up. Gotta cut, leaving blood everywhere for the art that he thought. He told him walk with me when I talk. Simply is that what I talk is the law. Be so heavy though is when I'm watching foes who gon' rock and roll off the hook. Fish the most vicious niggas out malicious conditions. This hit isn't for the shook, but watch while I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Charles, let me prove a worth it. When the sky falls, he gon' catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. My father's work.
JT on the track. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that for my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general. niggas, that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockey gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves. Shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Yeah, we in there. Okay, no sweat. Oh yeah, clap it up. Yeah, shalom. Israel, Yahweh Shemashah Braka. Thumb to my brothers. Yahweh Shema Allah Thumb by Shemashah to my sisters. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Saturday, you understand? And welcome to the Sabbath service under the ISUPK, Israel School Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West, Huntsville, Fishery Hall, New York, under Commander Junior Honda. Understand? As always, we teach that the blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible. And as always, the white man and anybody else who is not us is the oppressor and the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. Most High in Christ. I am your priest from the east of Dharma. Also with me, my main man, my mellow, is Officer Ricard Kara. All right. With that, let's see. Mawasar. Sir. Come on, state your registry. Amaju.
Mawasar. Banya Shala, Banya Howard.
Mawasar. Banya Howard. Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Vaya Charlotte.
All right, Israel, Amaja, as you prepare for the reading of the prayers. Y'all have means to face the east. Sorry, turn.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shabbat. Yahweh. Malachaka. Taba'ah. Wadazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Abiyanawa. Ranasayawan. Abal. Awashanawa. Hayah. Rai. Hayah. Lakah. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahathapara. I will love you. Amen. Lord's Prayer in the English. Yahweh, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power of God in the Hebrew.
Yahweh.
By
Hashem Yahushua. Baba Kosha. The thunder now. Hakak. Hakak. La Pra. Kal Makala. Kal Marwa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamasatarayan. Hakak. Lahakim. Hamakim. Hakak. Awakawa. Atamala. Lagarshun. By Hashem Yahushua. Water Aman. Prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the lepers. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. Name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel and the people.
Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Raklanawa. Wayashala. Wahapaya. Saparia. By Hashem Yahushua. Water Aman. The prayer to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. Name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
Asha. Ayanya. Ahari. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Isaiah. Ma'ay. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Waratza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Alyanawam. Shemarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashun. Sharmar. Yashala. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Alya. Yamyanka. Yamawam. Hashemas. La'ayakaka. Wayrak. Balayah. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashmar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashmar. Tazaka. Wamwaka. Mayatha. Wa'ayamam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes to the hill. Which comes my help? My help comes from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer that foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore.
Psalms 83 in Hebrew.
Alahayim. Al-Tamiyalaka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashpat. Al. Kaya. Hana. Awiyabika. Yahamu Yuwan. Mashana'ah. Yakat. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Yanuwa. Sawad. Wayata. Ya'ay Tazwa. Al-Tazabawanyaka. Amawa. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magaya. Wala'ah. Yashikar. Shum Yashala. Iwa. Kaya. Now I Tazwa. La Bikawa. How? Bayak. How? Arawam. Why is my alien? Mawaabu. Wahagari. Gabal. Wamawan. Wamalak. Palasha. Ami Sabia. Tazawar. Ashabor. Nahawa. Ama. Haywa. Terwa. Labanya. Lawat. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadian. Kasiyasara. Yabian. Banakal. Wayashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayandara. Haywa. Dama. La Dama. Shaytamwa. Nanyamawa. Kara. Wakazaba. Wakazaba. Wakazalmanai. Kaunisa Kamwa. Ashar. Armawa. Nayrasha. Alawa. Ah. Nawa. Alahaya. Alahaya. Shaytamwa. Kagagala. Kukwash. Lapanya. Rakat. Ka'ach. Dama Ariya Iron. Wakalaba. Talahat. Ariam. Khan. Taradama. Basa Iron. Wabasama Pafka. Damalam. Malaa. Panyaham. Palawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shubka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ayah. Wayalapawa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kayata. Shimka. Yahawa. Labadka. Ayuwan. Alcohol. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. Below, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee and lift up the head. And take crafty counsel against thy people. And consult against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off. Be in a nation, the name of Israel. No more remember. But they have consulted together. With one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, Moab and Hagarims, Gabal and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistine, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, we want to them, to the Midianites, to Sisera, and to Jabin, and the brook Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dawn for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, like Zeb. Yea, all their princes, as Abba, and as Amun, who said, Let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like the wheel, and stubble before the wind. As the fire burn for wood, and as the flame set mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their face with shame, and we seek thy name. Oh, Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let me put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah
Yahweh. Shah. Wamiyak Allah. Walahayim. Matzabia. Alawap Yaham. Alawap Hasaranyam. Hakwadazayanya. Hakayayanya. Hakwatyam. Yahweh. Bashim Yahshua. Walaman. The prayer for the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, manager Yahweh, the generals, the captains, officers, troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, name Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Starts me the turn. Shabbat means be seated. Oh, yeah. Clap, clap, clap it up. Excellent. All right. I believe we are in Exodus chapter 17. I'll go ahead and read in the Hebrew. Book of Exodus chapter 17. Why Yesiwa call Idaf Banya Yasa'ala Ma Madabar Sayan Lama Sai Lama Lama Sai Yahum, Ao Paya, Yahweh, Wayathunwa, Ba Rap Yad, it's like a Barap Yad Yum, Wa Ayan, Mayum, Lashatha, Ha'im, verse 2, Wayarab, Ha'im, Aim, Masha, Waya Amarwa, Thanwa, so like a Thanawa, Lanawa, Mayum, Wa Naya Nashatha, Waya Amar, Lahum, Masha, Ma, Thara Yabwan, Imadia, Ma, Thana Saiwan, Ath, Yahweh, verse 3, Waya Tazama, Shum, Ha'im, Lamayum, Waya Law, so like a Wayalan, Ha'im, Ao, Masha, Waya Amar, Lama, Za, Ha'il, the Yanawa, Ma Matazarayim, Lahamyatha, Athya, Wa'ath, Banya, Wa'ath, Makwanya, Ba Tazama, verse 4, Waya Tazaik, Masha, Al, Yahweh, La'amar, Ma, Aisha, La'aim, Hazah, Iwad, Ma'ait, looks like it, Ma'ait, Wa Zaquel, looks like it, Wa Saqual Naya. Verse 5, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Ibar, Lapanya, Ha'aim, Wakwak, Athak, Ma Zaquanya, Yasha'ala, Wa Ma'ait, so like it, Wa Wamatka, Ashar, Ha Kayath, Bawa, Ath, Ha Ya'ar, Kwak, Bayadka, Wa Halakath. Verse 6, Hananya, Imad, Apanyaka, Sham, Al, Ha Tazawar, Bakarab, Waha Kadyath, Matazawar, Waya Tazawa, Mamanwa, Mayam, Wa Shatha, Ha'aim, Waya Aisha, Khan, Masha, La Ayanya, Zaquanya, Yasha'ala. Verse 7, Waya Korah, Asham, Hamakwam, Masa, Wamar Yabwa, so like it, Wama Rayabba, Al, Rayab, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'il, Nasatham, Ath, Yahweh, La Amar, Hayash, Yahweh, Ba Karab Nawa, Ayan. Right?
It's Exodus 17:1 in English. And all the congregation of children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin. After their journeys, according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, and said, Give us water, that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide ye with me? And wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses and said,
Okay, hold on. So now, as you can see here, we're still out in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing different words. You're seeing what? Murmur. You're seeing chide. And this is pretty much like to speak against. You understand? To spread rumors, to combat, to argue with. All right. And to a degree, you can kind of understand why the people would, have a sense of nervousness. You understand that out there in the wilderness, and so of course they did leave a stable condition. They saying as far as like in their slavery, something that they were just so institutionalized, they were used to. You understand? But again, they also saw how the Most High delivered them and saved them. You understand? Right. And they're following Moses. You understand? They are believing what Moses is telling them to do, and this they should be doing it. All right. But now they're here in another tough spot. You understand? And now they're without water, and things are getting a little tight. All right. Keep going.
Okay. Word against Moses, it said, Wherefore is Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt
Mhm.
to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst?
All right, and now we remember, weren't the Israelites just saved from manna earlier?
Right.
We just saw that, right? So now they were in a tight spot and they were delivered. But it's like whenever the Israelites are in a tight spot, they just completely doubt. And it's like they just what's the term? Rubbernecking,
Right.
right? They just want to turn back. Suddenly now if something is not right. Oh, Moses, did you just brought us out here just to die? Just to kill us? Understand? And it's like it's as if like they just completely forgot how we're delivered. You understand? It's like the Israelites don't have patience. You understand? That's why we talk about, you understand, how the scriptures still relating to today's time. The more things change, the more things stay the same. You understand? Like we as Black people, we have to be patient with the Lord, because the Most High is very patient with us. You understand? He could have easily destroyed us a long time ago. You understand? But instead, we're just punished. You understand? And give another chance to get it right. All right, keep going.
Okay. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto these people? They be almost ready to stone me.
Wow, now look at that. They're almost ready to stone their deliverer, to stone their leader. You understand? Thinking that he brought them out there just to die. You understand? This shows like the impatience of the Israelites. You understand? Showing how they really need guidance. You understand? This is why we're lost in today's time. You understand? Because we don't have the patience that we're supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? We have to follow the right leadership. You understand? And also trust the leadership as well. You understand? It's easily because Christians will always want to sing the song, nobody told me that the road will be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. You understand? You want to sing this, but you don't believe in it yourselves. Right?
Okay. It's lucky, if I may, right quick.
Please.
Right. And speaking of today's times, that's how it's like that Israel, that's how you want to do us. That's how you want to do the men of ISUPK. You ready to stone us, but you ain't ready to stone them Christian pastors that's leading you to all these different sins and anything they do. Oh, God forgives and all that. This, that, and the third.
Right. And no, that's a very good point. And saying nobody wants to speak evil of Eddie Long.
Right.
And saying when it was proven, you understand, that he was a closeted homosexual. Nobody wants to speak on that, right? Also, Halak says, is that the inabilities to, I love that, the inabilities to stand on faith. Right. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Stand, we're always talking about, stand on what you said, stand on your word. Understand? Stand on your faith as well. Right? That's how we have to be. You understand? And also, when it comes to stand on your faith, if it's not right, that's when you call it out. Understand? That's when we talk about, Eddie Long. We talk about T.D. Jakes. All these other so-called pastors, so-called leaders. You understand? We talk bad about Martin Luther King, even Malcolm X. Because these people do not stand on their faith. You understand? But we follow either Commanding Junior Hunter, you understand, who has stood on his faith. You understand? Right. And has not faltered whatsoever. All right. And we're seeing it still in the Bible. You understand? Just like with Moses. Moses is standing on faith. You understand? There's trouble. He goes to the Most High God, you understand? And what he needs to do in order to lead his people the right direction. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people and take with thee the elders, take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river. Take in thine hand and go.
That's right. Take that same rod that you smote the river from back in the day. All right, keep going. Okay, Exodus chapter 17, verse 6. Keep going.
Come. Behold, I will stand before thee, therefore upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel.
Okay, so here he's told this, go ahead and strike this certain rock, and saying he can provide his people with the water that they need. All right, keep going.
Okay, verse 7. And he called the name of the place Massah, and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?"
So you see that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Is God with us or not? You understand? Like, does this kind of sound like Christianity? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, hey, God, hey, if you're with me, God, you know what I'm saying, bless me right now. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that what Christians are always singing? You know what I'm saying? You say, what God has for me, it is for me. You know what I'm saying? I need that blessing right now. I need a breakthrough right now. You understand? If you don't get it now, you think that God is not with you. But are you with God? That's all. That's the question. I remember, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother used to tell me, stay with God, and He will stay with you. You understand? And notice the order. Stay with God, and He will stay with you. All right? God's not going to. Why would God stay with me if I'm not with Him?
Right.
Understand? You see, but now the Israelites are doubting. They're thinking just because they're not getting what they want right away, that God is not with them, and that's not right, and that's not even fair to the Most High God. All right?
Right.
Very good. Let's keep reading. I read some more in the Hebrew. The book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Wayabah, Amalek, Wala Shakam, Yasha'Allah, Ba Rab Yadam, verse 9. Waya Amar, Mashah, Al, Yahawashai, Bakar, Lanawa, Anashiam, Wa Taza'ah, Ha Lakam, Ba Amalek, Makar, Anakia, Natazab, Al Ra'ash, Ha Gabo Iwa, Wa Mata, Ha Alahayim, Bayadia, verse 10. Waya Aisha, Yahawashai, Ka'ashar, Amar, Lawa, Masha, Laha Lakam, Ba Imalak, Wa Masha, Aharan, Wa Kawar, Ayla, so like Awa, Ra'ash, Ha Gaba Aya. Verse 11. Yahweh, Ka'ashar, Yarayam, Masha, Yadwa, Wa Gabar, Yasha'Allah, Wa Ka'ashar, Yana Yak, Yadwa, Wa Gabar, Imalak. Verse 12. Wa Yadwa, Wa Yadya, Masha, Kabadyam, Wa Yakwakwa, Aban, Wa Yash, Waya Shayam Wa, Lakafyawa, Wayashab, Alya, Wa Aharan, Wa Kawar, the Makwa, Bayadya Wa, Masha Akkad, Wa Mazah, Akkad, Wa Yahaya, Yad Yawa, Amawana, Id Ba'a, Ha Shemayim, Ha Shamash. Verse 13. Waya Kalash, Yahawashai, Ath, Imalak, Wa'ath, Imwa, Lapaya, Karab. Verse 14. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al Mashah, Kathab, Za'ath, Sakarwan, Basapar, Washiyam, Ba'azanya, Yahawashai, Kaya, Makah, Amakah, Ath, Zakar, Imalak, Mathakath, Hashamayim. Right?
Joshua 17 and 8 in the English. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim.
All right. So now, real quick, who do we know Amalek to be in today's time? Who do we know Amalek to be in today's time?
Slakia.
Go ahead.
Fake Jews.
The fake Jews. Okay, the so-called Jewish man, right? All right, cool. Keep going.
John Khan. And Moses said, unto Joshua,
Mhm.
choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand.
Mhm.
So Joshua did as Moses said. Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek.
Mhm.
And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill.
Okay, and so now her is another priest. It's saying like one of the elders. They went up with Aaron and Moses. Keep going.
And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
Oh man, now this is going to be a rough battle. You understand? So now Moses is supporting. You understand? And pretty much, as long as Moses can hold his hands up, you understand, have his rod in the air, Israel is winning. All right. But now when Moses falters, he gets weak. You understand? Now Israel starts to lose. All right. So now we can also see metaphorically, and we can see realistically, and metaphorically. Right. Now, if your leader is not standing strong, then what can happen? Go ahead. Right. So now the whole body won't succeed. Now the whole body, the nation, the followers can fail as well. Right. Now, as long as he's standing strong, everyone will prevail. Okay. And that's also what we need into today's time. Understand? We see how our so-called leaders, how they're falling. Right. We always want to use the example of Eddie Long, right? Now, who was a closeted homosexual, right? That was their leader. But
Right.
now what are the people saying? People saying, well, now you can't judge him. He's just human. Now they want to give all of these excuses. You know what I'm saying? And they're showing how pretty much their leader is essentially just like them. Right? So now they're saying like, well, our leader should be weak because he's just like us. But no, your leader should be strong as always. You understand?
Right.
And again, we're seeing this right here in these scriptures. All right. And that's also why you're saying when it comes to leaders and when bad things happen, right? Say like when a cop gets charged with robbery, when a cop gets charged with murder, what happens? He gets like a very severe punishment. He gets punished the most. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a responsibility to the people. You understand? All right, very good. Keep going.
Okay. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him.
All right. But also we're seeing here, according to the scriptures, that even our leaders, they need support. You know what I'm saying? The leaders need support. That's why, like when you have a sheriff, what else do you have to support the sheriff?
Saki.
What?
Go ahead.
Yes, you have a deputy. You got the president. You have the vice president. You understand? Like showing how even like your leadership does need support as well. But still, you need righteous support. You just can't have anybody support. Okay. Very good. Keep going.
Okay. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, and one on one side and the other on the other side.
Okay. And here's something else too when it comes to the leadership and even the support. All right. You're seeing here that in this scripture that who is the support? We have Aaron and we also have the other priest, Hur, spelled Hur. They're doing everything in their power to help their leader. Everything in their power to keep his, to follow his to follow his lead. Everything in their power to keep him up. Understand? And you see us here, me myself, Adar Maf, I'm an officer of 1,000. Marisar, officer of 500. Ricard, officer of 1,000. You understand? We have to do everything in our power to uphold everything that our leader, you understand? Our camp leader, Yerba, you understand? Our captains, our generals, everything in our power to support them.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
And do what we've been taught, you understand? And to also lead our people. You understand? This is what we're supposed to do.
Right.
Please.
You would consider that a strong support system. Because if your leader's strong, that means your men are strong.
That's right.
That means when you need support, your men are going to be strong enough to stand there with you.
Indeed. Indeed, very good. You know what I'm saying? Also, that takes us back to the old school, right? What's the old school line? Hey, it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? Even your leadership is that village. You understand? Multiple people, right? But always remember, it's a hierarchy.
Right.
It's always a hierarchy. Okay. Very good. Let's keep going.
Okay. And Slocky, one last thing.
Mhm.
This goes to show right here that at this point in time, Moses has aged.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Yes. All right.
And his hand.
We do need support in our old age as well. Very good. Keep going.
Okay. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun.
Oh boy, he had to hold that thing. He had to hold his hands up until the sun went down.
Ooh.
All right, keep going.
And Joshua discomfited Amalek.
Discomfited.
Slakia. Discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword.
So now you know what that means? You know what that means? He discomfited, he is confident. You know what I'm saying? Amalek with the edge of the sword. You know what that means? He put them dudes down. He put them dudes down. All right. He put them dudes down. He put them dudes down with the sword. You know what I'm saying? So now you see here in Exodus 17 and 13, there is no love right here.
Right.
There was no love. All right. He put them down with the sword. All right. This is what he was supposed to do. This was instructed to him by his leader, Moses, by the Most High God. Right? Keep going.
And Slocky, sir, right quick to remind everybody, because these are the same cats that we was leaving Egypt that cowardly snuck up behind us, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Very good. These are the cowards. These are the people who like to work behind the scenes.
Right.
They like to work behind the scenes, right? We just said that Amalek is today's Jewish man, right? And this is how the Jewish man works behind the scenes, right? He does not everything he does in order to oppress us. He's not doing it straight up. All right. He's not doing it face to face. All right. He's not going right to battle with us. All right. He's setting up snares. He's setting up traps. You know what I'm saying? In a way where now if something happens, it can't get back to him. You understand? Now you can't say, oh, well, it was the Jewish man. I saw you do it. No, you did not. You didn't see me do it. Now, what you did see was your brother sold you the drugs. What you saw was your brother putting out the music to influence you. What you saw was your brother trying to steal your woman. You didn't see me telling him that this is what he needs to do in order to make money. You didn't see me saying that, this is how you can succeed in life. You didn't see me say that, oh, this is the only way that you can make it out the hood. All right. Troop, go ahead.
You didn't see the Jewish man tell Dwayne Wade's son that he was a girl. You saw Dwayne Wade tell his son.
Very good. Yes. Yes, very good. Right. That's how the Jewish man works. He's not saying he's behind the scenes, right? Remember now how we talked about the snake, right? The snake in the animal kingdom. The snake will never attack you straight up. The snake will only attack when your back is turned. You understand? When you can't see him, when he is able to hide, right? But now once you expose the snake, you see all his traps. Now he's weak. Now he will run from you. He cannot attack you. All right?
Okay.
Keep going.
Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's stay right there. Okay, now read that scripture. Exodus 17 and 14. Just read it nicely. Let it marinate, okay? And the Lord said unto Moses.
And the Lord said unto Moses.
Okay.
Write this for a memorial in a book.
Okay, so write this in a memorial in a book. All right. Because I don't want the people to forget this. Write this down. Take notes, everybody. Okay.
Right.
And then it says,
and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
Okay, cool. Now, when it comes to rehearsing, essentially, what are we doing when you rehearse?
You're going over and making sure.
Okay,
over
good.
and over,
Okay, good. You go over it.
Right.
Right? You practice
This
it.
is Con.
Right? Cool. So now write this down and rehearse it in the ears. Right? Go over this. Let my people know. All right. Help them to not forget. Right? Keep going.
Right. In the ears of Joshua.
In the ears of Joshua. Okay. So now when we have to pass it down to the next leader, right? Make sure that he knows this stuff. Make sure he knows it and make sure he's telling it to the people. Okay. Keep going.
For I will utterly,
okay,
put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
Most High said, I will utterly make sure that you don't forget to put out the remembrance of them.
Right.
You understand? Put out now when we say now put out the remembrance of them, we just went over in Psalms 83, right? That the Confederate try to what? Put out the remembrance of Israel.
Right.
But now the Most High said it first. Most High said it first. Understand that I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek. But now this is does this contradict? No, because Christianity teaches us with what that that God is all love. God is love. He loves everybody. But here the scripture said that he told Moses to tell Joshua that I will utterly put out the remembrance. So now pretty much now this is from my mouth. I'm going to forget Amalek. I'm not going to be with Amalek. You understand? Utterly put out their remembrance. Nobody's going to know who these people are anymore. Sir.
A man of God is saying they're a race of people.
So like you say, well, these aren't my words. These aren't my words. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reading what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, granted now, Christianity doesn't say this. But now the Bible says that the Most High is going to utterly put out, you understand, the remembrance of Amalek.
Right.
You're going to forget they even existed. They're not going to exist anymore. Just give me some time. All right. But still, put this in a book. Put this as a memorial so that you don't forget. Now, every time it's a memorial, you have to go over it every time. Rehearse it. You understand?
Oh, God.
Very good. Keep going.
Verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Do the rest
of the English. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Verse 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahweh.
Nope. No, read it as it is. Read it as it is. Yep.
Jehovah Nissi.
Okay, Jehovah Nissi. Right? So now, this is also interesting because when we're in church, we always learn that God loves everybody.
Right.
Right? And then guess what? We used to sing the songs with Jehovah in them, right? What they say, what did Christians say? Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Right? They even said Jehovah Nissi and try to explain it. You reign in victory. But here, we're seeing that the Bible says Jehovah Nissi, as in to remember the utter destruction of the Amalekites.
Right.
Isn't that interesting? So now all this time, Christians are singing songs to forget Amalek, to forget. You know what I'm saying? They're singing songs on how the Most High does not love everybody.
Right.
And he's going to destroy a people that try to destroy his people. You understand? So again, and this is why we have to go so strong with this, because pastors are not reading these scriptures. Pastors are not teaching this. Pastors are only singing songs and entertaining. That's it. You understand? For my people who used to be in church, in the chat, please. You understand? If you have heard about, the term, if you heard about Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Rapha, and whatnot, you understand? But you were never told that Jehovah Nissi was in reference to this. Right? You were never told that. You only sang the songs. It was entertainment. what I'm saying? When you hear the line say it's only entertainment, yes, it's just to keep you happy. It's not to teach you anything. Understand? Please, sir.
Is there a song that has Jehovah Nissi in it?
Yes. 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 There are a lot of gospel songs. There are a lot of gospel songs that will sing that. And they will sing just like that. They will sing the cadence will go Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, Lord, you reign in victory. Yes. 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 That's how it goes. You understand? But again, it's not the gospel songs. The gospel songs will take from the scripture, but they're not necessarily scripturally based. You understand? They just take they cherry pick, understand, to make it sound good. All right? Very good. Let's read that last scripture.
Hey, Salak,
Mhm.
it sounds good today. That sounds like a good word, Joe.
Very good.
I like that.
Yes.
We're gonna use that in a song.
Mhm. Pretty much.
Verse 16, last verse. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Okay. Hold on. Malcolm, if you could just check the chat, see if anybody had responded to that. Okay, so now we just went from Exodus 17 and 15. Moses built a temple, altar, and called it the name of Jehovah Nissi. And he explained it. He said, for he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Are you telling me that in the Bible, God's word, the only Bible, the only book,
Okay.
the good book,
In the good book, yes.
God swore,
Swore.
Remember, he swore,
Mm-hmm.
and his swearing was that he was going to go to war with another man on the planet,
Yes.
a family on the earth.
Yeah.
Good. Nice.
Yes.
Who would've thought of that?
Who?
That's right.
Who? That's a very good question. Who would have thought of that? Your pastor didn't.
Right.
Your pastor didn't. Who would have guessed? Not your pastor.
Right.
Who would have known? Not your pastor. Who would have read this? Not your pastor. You know what I'm saying? But our leader, Commander Johanna, taught us to read the scriptures. You understand?
Right.
Well, people always want to bring out this the scripture. Study to show thyself approved. Did you read this? Did you study this? Because I'm sure if you studied this, your people would not approve of this.
Right.
Why? Why would they not approve of this now? Because they're going to take the money from the congregation. And we don't, you can't have that. You can't have that. And so you won't teach that. You understand? Similar to like how, you understand, when pastors, when they have that, they get that that doctorate in theology, they are instructed and they are taught to only teach certain things out the Bible. Why? Because everybody is not going to agree with it. And they're not going to join your congregation. They're not going to join your church. And so pastors won't teach from the Old Testament. You understand? But like we said, the more things change, the more things stay the same.
Right. It's Salakia, because you look at it, we go to war with Amalek when we at camp. Every time he pulls up.
Do. Yes, we do. You understand? And that's also what's so special about when you call yourself a Jew. When you say, no, I'm not Jewish. I'm a Jew. As a matter of fact, I'm Israelite.
Right.
I'm Israelite. You understand? And guess what? Those Amalekites, they will leave you alone. They're going to leave you alone because they don't want no smoke with that. Arab will look at you. Hey, why are you wearing that chain? Because it's mine. Because it's mine. It's my history. I'm an Israelite. And they go about their business. They're not going to argue with you because they're going to say, wow, he knows. He knows. And they don't want no smoke with that because they know what happens in the scriptures. And so they're going to do everything in their power to avoid that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we tell our people that the white man has studied us. He has studied us and he uses our book. You understand? Just like the movie, the Book of Eli, he uses our Bible to try to control us because he cherry picks things. You
Right.
understand? But he knows that this is our greatest weapon. This is our moral compass. And we can follow this right here. We can follow this Bible right here. You understand? The Bible that sits on our coffee table, the Bible that sits in the that sits in the back, that sits in the back of our vehicles, in the back window. We will be glorious and we will be unstoppable.
Right.
Unstoppable. You understand? But like we said, the white man knows that. And so he's going to try to stop you. Michael, like you could help me out real quick. I dropped my phone. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so important. You know what I'm saying? We try to bring out these scriptures, you know what I'm saying, for our people to teach them. Right? Most High in Christ. All right. With that, did anybody else have any questions or comments? Mm-hmm.
Where we at right now?
We just finished Exodus 17.
17 and 16.
That is the whole 49 verse?
Well,
17. This went to 16.
we just finished up chapter 17. We tend Sabbath service for us tends to be like an hour and then 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I believe I think we have something else to do. If we don't, we can keep going. I don't mind at all.
How many steps per step?
We've done 2, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So let me get pulled up.
Come kind. Yes, sir. All right, then let's go. We have time. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Amaju. Please state your registry. Azaha.
How about Shimmy Shai brother Tom?
Right here. I got the little seat right here. Yeah. Unless you want another seat. Who else got to read Hebrew? Nobody's got to read Hebrew. You want to read? I can read it. I said hear that. All right. I said baby seat. Young man seat. So like, all right. No, throughout. Shopping. He's being very generous. So I'm gonna take it. Let's set it up. Shopping, sir? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, sir. Yeah. We'll start at Exodus 18 then. 18. Come.
I'll just say 18 again in the Hebrew. Is it Shema and Aishra?
Yes.
18, chapter 18, verse what?
Verse of Cod.
You know, I understood what he meant. Right? I knew what he meant. Verse of Cod. You know what I mean? Know what these words mean, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Doc, you know a cod, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, all right, here we go. Wayashamai, Yatharwa, Kahan, Madayan, Khathan, Masha, Kal Ashar, Aisha, Alhayim, La Masha, Wala, Yasharala, Aimwa, Kaya, Hawa to the Ya Hawa, Yasharala, Ma Matadarium. Verse Shanya, right? Shanya?
Okay.
Wayakwak, Yatharwa. Or Yathar would be Jethro, right? Moses' father-in-law, right? The father of one of his wives, right?
Okay.
Yatharwa. Yatharwa to say Jethro, or that's his name, Yatharwa, Slaki. Okay. Khathan, Masha, Tazapara, Asha, Atak, Masha, Akar, Shalawakya. Okay. So we got that shalawak. Remember that the wa in the middle of a word is like saying ing. Say wa in the middle of a Hebrew word, right? I know we said this a couple times before. The brother of the Hebrew Academy. Shalak means send. Shalawak, sending. Right? Shalak, send. Shalawak, sending. And mind you, the Sabbath service is to learn Hebrew. That's why we're here. All right? We learn we come to read the whole Bible in Hebrew and English.
Okay.
All right, good. Verse Shalash, right, which is 3. Wa'ach Shanya Banyaha. I better say the ha, but the ha is her, right? Banyaha, Ashar, Sham, Ha'akad, Garasham, Kaya, Amar, Gar, right? Gar is stranger. All right, Gar is a stranger of your own people. So if the stranger driving in the neighborhood is black, that's Gar. You see a stranger walking around your neighborhood, that's a Chinese man or a white man or some other man. We call him Gaya. The heathen. All right. Gaya, heathen, other race. Gar is an Israelite, stranger, right? Hayayathia, Ba'arataza, Nakar Yaha. Verse Arabai, Washam, Ha'akad, Aliyah Aizar, Kaya, Alahya, Abaya, Ba'aizarya, Wayatadalanya. Right, I think this tazal right here. Right, this tazal right here, it says to deliver, right? To plunder, to deliver. Right? That part at the end where it says the tazalanya, that tazalanya is to say anya. Who knows the word anya from I am? Anya.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a part in Hebrew where we blend anya onto the back of a word. Right? So you might have passed it already when Jacob was saying to Isaac, his father, right?
Okay.
He was saying, where's Esau, something like that. And Jacob was taught to lie to say he's Esau. So he said Hanania, Hana to say behold or here.
Yes.
Right? Hana to say here. And Anya to say I am. So Hana and Anya is Hanania. That's how you say here I am. Hanania, the praise, right? Okay. I hope it's not too much Hebrew. I'm a teacher in where I'm from, guys. I'm doing too much Hebrew, huh?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir. You know what I mean?
Like it, sir. Kawaka, sir.
You know what I mean? Let me know. You know what I mean? Okay. Waya Tadalanya, Makarab, Parai. Verse Kamash, right? 5. Waya Ba'a, Yatharawa, Kathan, Masha. We kept coming across Kathan. What we want to do, guys, right? You want to, these words that's coming up often. You want to note these ones down. So we see Kathan. It's about the 3rd or 4th time we've seen Kathan. Right? You want to know what Kathan is, right? Kathan is father-in-law. Right? Father-in-law. Kathan. I did not know that before today. Well, I think I've read it enough now to remember forever. You know what I mean?
Sir.
You know what I mean? Marsha, we know who Marsha is, right? Who's Marsha? Ain't that? Who's Marsha? That's Kathan. Marsha, you know Marsha? Marsha. This. Moses, give her a hand. Marsha is Moses. You know what I mean? So, if I was speaking Spanish, you know what I mean? The whole idea is that all the Spanish brothers in the back, they would be able to interpret what I'm saying. And being that we're reading our language before slavery, we want to try to get it. That's why we're here. If you don't, they say if you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I mean? So Hadar Moth and Rakar Karab, they're up here every Saturday to give us back our language. That's why they're here. You know what I mean? So as they read it, your job in being here with them is to grab on the language too. Luck, right? To grab on the language too. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you have to take the kingdom, guys. It's not gonna be. It's not like with a fake Israelite state. Oh, it's all be perfect when Christ turns. When Christ turns to be magic, he gonna give it to you like this. It's not true. Christ did not say that in the Bible. Christ said in the Most High said in what book was that? Zephaniah, right? That we're gonna get the language before World War III, before the decree passed of the chaff. That's when he said we're gonna get our language back, all right? So this is that time. And you should know that time so you can know where to put your mind at when you come to the Sabbath service. Ain't that right, Ada? That's right. All right, so let's keep going. Wa banyawa, wa ashatwa, al masha, al. Right? Al means onto, right? Ha madabar. When we see madabar, we're gonna see madabar a couple of times in these books here. Madabar is how we say the wilderness here, right? Right? The wilderness is described as a place that is without the order of the Most High. Am I saying it right, Hadama?
Okay.
What's the right way of saying it? There's a right UPK, Commander Johanna, Captain Sakawar way of saying wilderness. It's a place that what? A place that
Lawlessness.
yeah, it's on to that. It's like a place that's without what's the proper way of saying it, right? But you know, the knowledge of the Most High is not there. Okay. Okay, that's the wilderness, right? Okay, so Madabar, Ashar, Hawa'ar, Hana, Sham, Har, Ha Alahayim. Verse 6. Waya Amar, Al, Masha, Anya, Kathan Ka. Right? Kathan is father-in-law. Kathan Ka, you're a father-in-law. Right. Yatharwa, Ba'a, Al Yakar. Right? That ya in the middle from what Mara was breaking down to me in Philly is that when you see that ya in the middle of the preposition and the word, it's like saying of. It's better to understand it that way. It's like saying of. All right, so you got names Gabar Ya'ala, right? Gabar is warrior. The ya in the middle will be like saying of, and Allah is God, warrior of God. You know what I mean? Who else? Who? Anybody here got them names with the ya in the middle? Yeah, but we got right here, right? Al Yakar. Al is onto, ya is of, ka is you. Al Yakar. Onto of you. All right. Wa Ashathka. Wa Shanya. Ban Yaha. I'm Ha. Right?
Cool. Okay. Verse 7.
One more verse.
Okay.
I know I'm is people. It's commonly used in these parts of the book. I'm is used to say with in these parts of the book right here. So Ban Yaha, I'm her is to say her sons with her. All right, so that ha is saying her. Ban Yaha, I'm her. Good. 7. Ya Taza'a Masha. La Qura'ah. Kathanwa. Kathan again. Kathan is father-in-law. Kathanwa, his father-in-law. Waya Shatakwa. Waya Shak. Lawa. Waya Sha'alwa. Ayash. La Raiwa. That Rai, I believe, is the same Rai like your name, Super Rai, right? Okay. La Shalawam. Wa Bawa. Wa Ya Ba'awa. Ahal Ha. Okay, good. Ahal Ha. Good. And that Ahal is the big tent, right? The government tent. It's not the small tent, but yeah.
Okay. And Salakia, sir, if I could, you just read that that is yours. Yes, okay. You just read over that Shalom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that, you know, when we just look at the interlinear, that just means welfare. You know, like how you say like an offering of peace.
Right.
If I'm correct.
Right. Or
You know
yeah, that's some state of peace, right?
Yes, as opposed to being used as a greeting. Okay.
And it's very ignorant of a fake Israelite. Fake Israelite, because you don't know Hebrew. He doesn't know the culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
To say shalom, to act like a word shalom don't exist.
Right.
When the wa in the word is a tense. The tense is added to a word. It's not made up in the word. On your call, Adama.
Come on. So,
That was the last verse, yeah.
yes, sir. I said we'll go over that in the English now. All right, come on.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 1 in the English.
Bible.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 1 in the English. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, verse 2. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, verse 3. And her 2 sons, of which the name of one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. Verse 4. And the name of the other was Eleazar, for the God of my father said he was my help and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh.
Right quick, right? This is this part, the part that the Bible is breaking down right here, right? Where a heathen, Jethro was a heathen, right? He's from another race. He's like some Arabic something, right? A Midianite, right? He's saying that he knows about what happened in Egypt with you guys, and everyone around the world knows that today too,
right?
But yet someone's gonna come to you and say, "Oh, the Bible is not real. It's a fairy tale book. Never happened." You got to push the same point that Jethro is pushing. Heathens don't understand heathens' point. They don't understand your point. You're in the truth. The light was given to you. You know what I'm saying? You want to push the point that the world understands. Egypt is a desert right now, brother. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know the Bible is real. Why is Egypt a desert right now? There's no Pharaoh there. Egyptians, these Egyptians we reading about in history, they're not there no more. What happened? God brought that place down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no other explanation to why Egypt is a desert right now, other than God made it a desert. God killed the pharaohs, killed the Egyptian army. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep going.
Okay. Verse 5. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness.
Oh, and then after you prove that the Bible is real, with the Israelites going into the wilderness because God killed the Egyptians. Purging and Muhammad, the rule is we don't play defense. You know, Ricard, right? We don't play defense. We play offense. Right. So after that, you hammer on the point that anything he says after is not valid because he never considered the point that God killed the Egyptians. Right now, you can watch documentaries all on YouTube with an empty pyramid right now. You know, Arabs walking up and down, and tourists going there because God killed them Egyptians. Right. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So, didn't they find all of the chariots in the Red Sea on the bottom of the sea?
Yes, they. Let's get pictures that are online. Can we get pictures online? We got the mouse. You just put the chariot wheels underwater. Go from Aquabar or put Red Sea. Oh. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just in your own time. Take your time. My call out, right? No rush, right? Chariot wheels under the Red Sea, right? Okay. You know what I mean? And then you want people also want brothers should make TikTok of that too, right? The sand on the beach of Aqaba is glass. Why is there glass on the beach of Aqaba? Because fire and sand make glass. How you make glass? You heat up the sand. You know what I mean? Because the fire tornadoes from the Lord was there. I mean, the evidence is there right now, right? Keep going, Rick.
Come. Where he encamped at the mount of God. Verse 6. And he said unto Moses, I thy father-in-law Jethro am come up unto thee, and thy wife and her 2 sons with her. Verse 7. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law and did obeisance, and kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent.
Now, unless you want to say something,
No, sir. If I could, you know what I'm saying, we're seeing here that his father-in-law, you know what I'm saying, the heathen, came and showed obeisance. He came and showed reverence to him, showed reverence to, you know what I'm saying, to Moses. And then it said he kissed him, right? So now this kiss here is not the kiss that we know to today's time.
right.
The kiss is he saluted him. The kiss is he greeted him. They shook hands. You know what I'm saying? Like the kiss is essentially like a touch.
Right.
That's what that is.
So like they did this.
Right.
Yes, sir. That's the kiss.
Yes,
It's
sir.
like when two cars kiss, they just touched. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Come on, sir. And then also you see how they say they asked of each other's welfare. You know what I'm saying? Like this is now like, you know, how we say that he heard about this. The Jethro heard about all the stories. Hey, I want to hear from your perspective. And now they had a good time. They're having a conversation, talking all about it.
And this noted right here is how you act when you're in the truth. You do not act like a fake Israelite. You don't say, "Hey, don't talk to me, you effing heathen."
Right.
Yeah, my wife is heathen, but you're a heathen. You know, that's not how he got down, all right? He asked about his well-being. You see what I'm saying? Gave the heathen man a dap. So like it.
Right.
Bad shape that you married the heathen. You gotta. I don't want to adapt no heathen man. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you have to be in that situation because of you'll mess up in the world, because you can't do that in the truth now.
Mm-hmm.
You might have did that in the world. Number one, she's still your wife.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Fakers like gonna say she can't. You gotta leave her. That's what fakers like gonna say because she's a heathen. You gotta leave her. But that's not how it goes in the scriptures. That's not our way. All right.
Okay.
You obey these commandments. All right. And oh, Slucky.
No, please, sir. You got it.
Yeah, and you act decently and with order.
Right.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? Don't act like a KKK member. You see what I'm saying? You are not like them. You are better than them. All right. Good. All right. Go on.
Come, sir. I'll go ahead and read the next 7 in the Hebrew.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Vayasapar, Mashah, La Kathanwa, Kal, Ashar, Aisha, Yahweh, La Pariah, so like it, La Pariah, Wala Matazarian, Al, Awatha, Yasha Allah, Kal, Hatha La'a, Ashar, Mataza Ath, Badar, it's like it, Badarak, Waya Tazalam, Yahweh, verse 9. Wayakad, Yatharwa, Al, Kal, Hatawaba, Ashar, Aisha, Yahweh, La Yasha Allah, Ashar, Ha Tazayawa, Madad, Mayad, Matazarayan. Verse 10. Waya Amar, Yatharwa. Oh, Barak.
Right.
Yahweh, Ashar, Ha Tazayal, Athakam, Mayad, Matazarayan, Wamayad, Pariah, Ashar, Ha Tazayal, Ha'aim, Mafakat, Yad, Matazarayan. Verse 11. Ithar, Yada Ithia, Kaya, Gadawal, Yahweh, Bakal, Ha Alahayakam, Ha Alahayim, Kaya, Ba Dabar, Ashar, Zadwa, Al Yaham. Verse 12. Wayakwak, Yatharwa, Kathan, Bashar, Ilah, Wazabakiam, La Alahayim, Wayaba, Aharan,
Wakal, Zaquania, Yasha'ala, La'akal, Lakam, Ain, Kathan, Bashar, Lapanya, Ha'alahaim. Verse 13. Wahaya, Wama, Wamar Karat, Washa, Wayashab, Bashar, Lashapat, Af, Ha'aim, Waya Ahmad, Ha'aim, Al, Bashar, Man, Ha, Bakor, I, Ha, Hi Arab. And verse 14. Wayara, Kathan, Bashar, Af, Hal, Ashar, Hawa, Aisha, La'aim, Waya Amar, Ma, Hadabar, Hazah, Ashar, Atha, Aisha, La'aim, Madawai, Atha, Yawashab, Labarak, Labadka.
There you go.
Labadka.
That's a tricky, but this is a good one right here. La is two, and Bod is part, and then Ka is you. Right? This means what? It means it's to say alone here. All right? It says alone in the English, right? That's 14, right?
Yes, sir.
14. Right. This thing, why since it's die alone, right? La Badka. La is two, Bod is part. It's a good word to know. Bod is part. Right? Bod. Right? Bod. You're gonna see this phrase a lot in these books ahead. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir. Labadka, Wakal, Ha'ain, Natazab, Awyaka, Man, Bakwar, Irab.
And I pointed that one out because for a long time, that was never broken down to me until we kept seeing it, and we had to try to figure it out on the cyber service.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Other men see it and they read it, and something you got time, you got pressure with the time. You know what I mean? You got to know what these mean, all right?
Sure. Go back to English.
Okay, English.
All right, Exodus chapter 18, verse 8 in the English. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had came upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. Verse 9. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. 10. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who have delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who have delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians.
Namely, right, when it comes to a heathen blessing you, right? Mm-hmm. That is the only way how a heathen gets blessed, according to the Bible. Right? If a white man wants to get blessed, the only way he can get blessed is by blessing you. There's no other way. He does not eat pork, and he keeps the Sabbath, and he has a Passover, and he doesn't lie, and that doesn't get him blessed, according to the Bible. The only way a heathen gets blessed is if he blesses you. When a heathen curses you, that's how he gets cursed. All right, so right now, ICE goes and destroys Mexican families. The Lord brings a flash flood on him. All right, he's gonna bring some forest fire on him because he harmed Latino people. And by Latino, talking about Latinos by the native on the father side, right? Mm-hmm. Not Edomites, and people try to be technical with the term because they want to fight against the truth. They try to get technical with the law and technical with things. You know what I mean? All right. So Jethro blessing us is how he gets blessed. All right, go ahead.
11. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them.
And if I could as well, this is the point of the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to other heathens, this is how the heathens will know. You know what I'm saying? That we serve the ultimate God, that we serve the one true living God. You know what I'm saying? Right. And now the heathens will essentially get rid of their gods. Yeah. Because they've heard the stories, and also they see how we live as well. Right? Right?
So when there's like a token black friend in a group, the black kid probably thinks that he's getting a leg up or he's getting a bonus by being around heathens, but the heathens are really getting something out of being nice to him.
Yes. I don't know about that one.
What?
Because if a black kid is around a group of white friends, right? They're not blessing him.
Right.
Unless
My apologies. What I meant was what they're getting, what the heathens are really getting from that black person is they're learning about him. They're trying to learn his culture. Understand? Because most times when we see how heathens, like for instance, like when you have like a black kid who is around a lot of white kids, right? One, that black kid gets diluted, right? But now what happens? The white kids also are learning from him. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to learn about him, and then they're going to use some of that in their own world. You know what I'm saying? That's how when they can use the effect. You know, hey, my best friend is black. You know what I'm saying? Or they know about like the cookout and everything like that. So that's what I mean as far as like they'll try to get some of the influence and use it to their benefit.
it's like that's them being the head and we being the tail. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying, but yeah, and they all being blessed in that, but they're being blessed. They gotta be being blessed on the left hand side, right? You know, but they robbing him in the end, right?
Right.
If he makes something, I think they steal it. You know what I mean? Or they walk around like he a pet. And when he's sleeping, they put things in his nose. What's something that white boys be doing? Who never the white friends, man? Got the white friends growing up, man. You know what I mean? I know some white homies. You know, I know some white homies growing up, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not looking, they put your finger in your mouth. I was like, what's wrong with these people, man? You know what I mean? They're doing this shit.
Nah.
You know what I mean? White friends is weird, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's strange. They're another manner of people, the Lord said. Oh, Makolat, just get a big picture, blow it up. Over the wheels under the water. There we go. Right? But that is a page. I needed to right click on one of them, right? And put open image in new tab. That one right there is a famous one right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So right click on it. No, not the thumbnail. Slucking. Go to the one that's big on the right side over there. Yeah, the one they
on the furthest right, all the way to the right.
All the way to the top right. It's on the top right. Right click on that.
No, keep going.
To the right.
Next.
To the right.
Next.
To your right.
All the way to the right.
That one. Right click on. Yeah, there we go. Right click on the picture. Or Apple. That's Apple, right? You got right click on there. There you go. Yeah. Open that link. Open image. Okay, let's see what came up. Go to the tab and see what came up. There you go. All right. Click on the tab. The new tab, the other one. Okay. All right. Oh man, so small. Can you blow it up? Can you zoom in? Yeah, pick a better picture. Let's pick a better picture. In the meantime, we'll keep going, Hadar Mark, right?
Sure.
Hold on to that. Right? I got the precept. It's Genesis 27 and 29. If you want to get it right quick. And then another man, whoever got in the pocket for, if you can just get the prologue readied up for after we read the English as to why we're gonna, read the Hebrew like this. So if you bring it out all the time, Hadar, if I don't gonna bring it out. The prologue.
I don't.
You don't?
No, sir.
Okay.
Please.
We'll get it.
Okay.
So we get Genesis 27, 29, and then we'll get we'll finish the scripture.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 29.
Oh, it's lucky. Trooper, you got it? You good? You got it?
Genesis
Microphone?
27.
It's lucky. Okay. Let him get, because he got the microphone, all right? I know that one over there died. Okay, no sweat. It's lucky, Ryan. Go on, Ricard.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 29. That people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee.
Right. This is the blessing that the Lord gave to Jacob. That the same blessing that was already mentioned to Abraham, his grandfather. Keep going.
Be Lord over thy brethren.
Yeah, be Lord over your brother Esau. So people want to say, "Oh no," you're gonna come across this. People are gonna say, "Oh no, you cannot talk about Ishmael because Ishmael is Abraham's son. That's Isaac's brother. You can't do that. Esau, man, that's Jacob's brother. Yes, brother Esau right there. That's not what the Lord said. Right? The Lord said, do what? Let that
Be low, Slaki.
from top.
Let people serve thee,
Uh-huh.
and nations bow down to thee.
And other nations in the Bible means race. Let other races of people bow down to you. This is racist. Who would have knew Hadam the whole time? This Christian church, man, these liars, man.
Right.
You see, I'm lying on the Bible. You see what I'm saying? You know, God is saying all races are supposed to do what?
Let people serve thee,
They're supposed to serve us. This is not equality. Keep reading.
and nations bow down to thee.
And race, nations means race. Other races of people bow down to thee. Okay, good. Now you want to share this. My call out, right? You know, share the tab, right? Okay. No, the way you did just now. What did you do? Was there another tab you clicked on?
That's the downloaded image, sir.
That's the downloaded image. Okay. Oh, it's a bit rough because then you got to go to StreamYard and you can click on open a file or something like that. There's a thing you can do. Okay, so yeah, so go to StreamYard and see if you can open the file on the thing there, and take that thing on the board up. Okay, we can't. Maybe it's a bit too small, right? All right, keep reading, Ricardo.
Be Lord over thy brother,
Be Lord over Esau, your brother. Keep reading.
and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee.
And let all of your mother's sons bow down to you. Read.
Cursed be everyone that curseth thee.
Cursed be every heathen. There we go. Give my pull out a hand. Look at that right there. Slack it. I'm not pointing to you. Pointing to the thing on the TV. You know, on TV they do this right here.
Okay.
In this studio where there ain't nothing going on over there.
Right.
On the screen, right? There's a whole wheel in the middle of the ocean. You know what I mean? That ain't no natural coral reef, and coral reefs don't develop like that. All right, that's the evidence that the thing happened. There was some African man that was riding that thing and died on that moment a long time ago, and this is the, remains of his memories. That God did not love the Egyptians. Right. God did not love all people. You know what I'm saying? And he saved the Israelites, and this is the evidence. People can talk all that smack all they want, but when it comes to the evidence, shut your mouth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You shut your mouth, man. You know what I mean? So, you gotta get pictures of this and carry the camp. Straight up. This is the evidence that the Bible is real. Y'all acting like a fairy tale book, talking about your unicorns and fairies. The unicorn in the Bible is a goat. It's not no mythical horse. Number one. You got ghosts today with one horn. But this right here happens. You know what I mean? So, God is real. Okay? He's real and he's alive. And he was alive then, he's alive now.
Right.
He's the same God then, same God now.
Right.
And the Bible said, his word in the Bible says that we proven is real. He said he does not change. Go ahead, Marcel.
Could this be like I forgot what it's in Revelation, where the earth opened up and helped her as proof of evidence that,
Yes. Yeah.
that we was in Egypt and that we was in slavery and all that.
Right. So yeah, heavy about that chapter 2. I battled a Muslim yesterday up in Stone Mountain, and he was trying to tell me that the Quran is revelations. He said the Quran and the Revelations is the same thing. What I should have did if I knew any better, if I was wise like Marcel, what I would have did, I would have went to the Revelation chapter 12. You know what I mean? Where the dragons, he poured out a flood out of his mouth. A flood of lies. The flood is to say a flood of lies, right? That's the metaphor, right? To try to flood out the truth. Flood out like the Bible did, to say that God loves everybody, or to say the Bible is fake. It's a made-up book. Man made that. The white man made that. The first thing the Muslim came and said to me was, this book has been tampered with. That's a lie. It's a lie. Right. The Bible is not being tampered with. The Bible might have 5 words mistranslated, right? But that's not tampering, because you can just translate the thing that was mistranslated. You see what I'm saying? And the message is still there per translation. All right. And I think you're gonna get the thing of why we read the Hebrew, the part in Ecclesiasticus, right? The prologue. All right, chapter 1, the prologue is gonna say the part about in the middle of the long verse. It's gonna say Hebrew has more force. You want that part, right? Okay. All right, so we gotta go look at that chart wheel. And there's other ones there too, Makala. If you want to take your time and get them, feel free to. We in the book of Exodus. This is the pictures for this part of the Bible. You know what I mean? We're online. Make the classes look like a documentary, Makala. You know what I mean?
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, get these priests right. Get the reputation of the Atlanta school right. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? On the way here, I'll drive by a church called Change, right? On Hairston Road, and it's Saturday and it's packed. So there's no parking spaces and there's lines, man. Lines, like 3 people stick lines. Like there's like 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like lines going to the church. I was jealous, brother.
Indeed.
I was very, very jealous. You see what I'm saying? It means I'll be not working hard enough, man. That's what that means. That the pastor's winning. Satan is winning, y'all. We got work to do, brothers. Okay. Work to do. That's one church. How many churches died in Atlanta? I don't think you can count that. Might be illegal to count that.
Wow.
So much. It might be damaging to your psyche to count that. You know what I mean? All right. What was reading?
Still in Genesis 27 and 29.
Oh, we finished it?
The last part.
Oh, please read the last part.
And blessed be he that blesses thee.
There you go. All right. Midian was the heathen man, and he blessed the an Israelite man. You see what I'm saying? And it's recorded in the Bible that a heathen did that.
Right.
Okay, no problem. Let's let's go back to the verse if you don't want to get the prologue, right? Is there any more verses on that set? Or we in Exodus
18.
We in 18 and what?
12.
18 and 12. So let's keep reading from 18 and 12. And then
Exodus.
Someone else gets me the prologue in the Ecclesiasticus, all right? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 1. And when you go to 1 verse 1, just put your hand up, all right? Put your hand up for like 5 seconds, put your hand down, all right?
I have it too, sir.
You have it?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to get it? Okay, let me read these 2 verses, then we
Yes,
get
sir.
that, all right?
Absolutely.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 12. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God.
What is a burnt offering? Anybody know what a burnt offering is? You're gonna need it to cut fake Israelites, because fake Israelites don't know the Bible. They don't. Christians don't know the Bible, right? A burnt offering. What's an offering?
So sacrificing like a lamb or a cow.
Yeah,
Most high.
exactly. Right. What is a burnt offering in the Bible? Right. So you got a cow or a lamb, right, or some goat that you sacrifice, right? You don't eat it, right? I think sometimes the priests eat it, right? The priests will eat it.
Okay.
And the priests got fat from eating everyone's offerings and sacrifices. They said, right? Burnt offering means you put it on a grill. Right? You had offerings that was made in frying pans. You read in Leviticus 2. Some was made in frying pans. This one is made in a place where it gets burnt. It's over a fire.
Right.
And they turn it, and they turn it, and they turn it, right? And the food has that char grilled, that charred look.
Mm-hmm.
That's the burnt offering, right? It's grilled food.
Something
Right.
and it's something, if I could, sir, it's something that is completely separate. It's only for the Most High God.
Right.
You know, because like now the heathen are fake Israelites or Christians. Well, how is it a burnt offering to God? You know, God eats. So they'll give God eat.
I've never heard that one. That is crazy.
Well,
yeah.
Someone's saying that, right? Well,
some cats will think like
Yeah.
So okay, but when it comes to I mean, for us, right, to understand it, right, when Melchizedek he went out and killed the people over there by the valley of Kedia Lamor, right? He went and killed the Sodomites. He went and killed these people, Elam and these people, right? After they kidnapped Lot. The Sodomites kidnapped Lot. Right? Was it Lot? Yeah, they kidnapped somebody, man, and you know, Abraham, he pulled out the ninjas, the 300 ninjas he had, and they went on the left and the right side at night. That's why I call them ninjas, because they did what ninjas do. You see what I'm saying? And he went and rescued, I think it was Lot. Oh, is it Lot?
That sounds like David.
David?
It sounds like David. You know, he's talking about like going to rescue somebody at night. It was David.
It was somebody related to Lot. It wasn't his. If it wasn't Lot, it was one of Lot's descendants. But I'm pretty sure that it was Lot, because I remember the part where afterwards, when he gave like the fair amount of the spoils back to the king of Sodom, like he didn't want it to seem like Sodom did something for him. I think that was Lot.
Yeah, I think you're right. Lot was always getting in trouble back then, man. Because I think after that he went back down to Sodom. He probably got plagued by their demons and wanted to go back.
Yeah, I think it was Lot. Okay, because then he met Melchizedek.
Yeah, because there was no Levites. You know what I mean? So this the part in the book of Hebrews in the New Testament is that you know Christ came to take away the priesthood from the Levites to make it all tribes, because it was not, Levites was not supposed to be the priest. You know what I mean? The whole Israelites kingdom was supposed to be the priest over the heathens. Right. You know what I mean? So when they came back now, Abraham got money. He got riches and gold from doing that. From rescuing his brother. He went to war with them and took the spoils of war. And then he gave a tenth of that. First thing he did was pay a tenth. Man, they'll pay a tithe, y'all. Pay a tithe. Right? The tithe is to say, thank you, Lord, for giving me an opportunity to make this money. Right? So you do that first. You thank the Most High first. He thanked the Most High. Melchizedek came and took the gold. Now you're going to say God took the gold to spend it in heaven? What's God doing with gold? Gold is money. What's he doing? He's spending gold. Is he at a shop up in the blackness of space somewhere, spending dough? I don't think he up there spending dough, Rakar. I don't think he up there buying Bentleys or whatever what car God could buy.
Chariots.
You know, he's buying the chariot. 2026. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? UFO 7.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think he's doing that. You know what I mean? If it's required, do it. Who cares why? Just do it. Right. You know what I mean? Do it or get high in Buckhead, in West Atlanta somewhere, Bankhead. Do it or get high in Mechanicsville. Lose the kids. You know what I'm saying? Choose. You know what I mean? Do it or marry a woman who hates you.
Right.
You know what I mean? No problem. Anything else on any more in the verses?
Two more verses,
please.
13. And it came and it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. 14. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning until evening? To evening.
No problem. All right, good. Back to the Hebrew.
Come. Book of Exodus, chapter 18, verse 14, in the Hebrew. Vayara.
Oh, Slucky, we want to get the prologue of
yes, sir.
Clears real quick.
Come, sir.
Or you want to point it to you want to point it to Ricard? Or I right here. Okay.
Where's
it? At the beginning?
Yeah, just go to right about here for some things.
All right. For some things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books.
So there you go. You know, some people right now have a problem with understanding the laws in the Bible because it's in English. You got people walking around saying you cannot eat a burger with cheese because they don't understand what seed means. Okay, it's a word in English that people don't understand in English. You see what I'm saying? The English language changes, Hebrew does not.
Right.
You go to the Hebrew, it says boil. You see what I'm saying? Don't cook the cow before it eats grass. Translated in English, oh, I don't know what that law means. I can't eat a cheeseburger now. It's lost its force. It's lost its intention. Keep going.
Con. And the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language.
There we go.
For in the 8th and 13th year coming into Egypt, when Urgetz was king and continuing there some time, I found a book of no small learning. Therefore, I thought it most.
They're not any small learning. You go to these books and you learn a lot. All right, you read one thing in Hebrew and you understand how it's manifold. You see what I'm saying? In English, you gotta break it down. In Hebrew, from your culture, you get it.
Right.
All right, we get the point. All right. All right. So that's why I read the Hebrew, because the Hebrew is more force when you can get it in the Hebrew. All right. It's lucky. Okay. So I'm not going to read the Hebrew.
What kind of book?
Yes. What?
What kind of book? Exodus chapter 18, verse 14 in the Hebrew. Wayara, Kathan, Mashah, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Hawa, Aishar, La'aim, Waya Amar, Ma, Hadabar, Hazah, Ashar, Atha, Aisha, La'aim, Ma, the Iwa, Ma, the Y, Atha, Yawashab.
What verse read this?
Verse 14.
14. Start 15. No, we saw 15.
Oh, my apologies. Sir.
It's all right.
It's like it. The book of Exodus chapter 18, verse 15 in the Hebrew.
Bonus verse, huh? Hey, no problem.
Go. Waya Amar, Mashah, Lakathanwa, Kaya, Yaba'a, Alya, Ha'aim, Ladarash, Alahim. Verse 16. Kaya, Yahaya, Laham, Dabar, Ba'a, Alya, Washapathaya, Bayan, Ayash, Wabayan, Ra'aiwa, Waha, Wadaithaya, Ath, Kakia, Ha Alahim, Wa'ath, Bawarath Yawa. Verse 17. Waya Amar, Kathan, Mashah, Al Yawa, La'ah, Tawa, Hadabar, Asha, Atha, Aisha. Verse 18. Thabal, Gam, Atha, Gam, Ha'aim, Hazah, Ashar, Aim Ka, Kaya, Kabad, Mamak, Hadabar, La'ah, Bawakal, Aishawa, Labatka. Verse 19. Aifa, Shammai, Laqualia, Aya Tazaka, Wa Yahaya, Al Yaham, Alahayim Saki, Aimka, Haya.
That was a good one too. We say Yaitazaka. So the Yaitazar right here is to counsel someone, right? Yaitazar. And it says Yaitazar. So the right there is how you say I. Right? So in English we say I. Mm-hmm. In Hebrew we say Ka. Am I saying it right? Oh no,
Yes, sir.
And this is a preposition, right? So and tha.
Yes, sir.
Tha. All right?
Yes, sir. I'm Ka, Haya, Atha, La'aim, Bawal, Ha Alahayim, Waha Ba'ath, Atha, Ath, Ha Badaryan, Al, Ha Alahayim. Verse 20.
So okay, what's up with the AC, brother? What is AC? Okay, like I'm in Atlanta out here. The whole week I come to the school, I'm like, oh, this is New York in here. It's cold as hell. It's January. You know what I mean? Today's feels like Atlanta. You know what I mean? Inside the school. I'm about to get a tan in here. so go ahead and talk about.
Okay. Verse 20. Waha Laharatha, Athaham, Ath,
Hakwakim. Wa'ath. Hathawartha. Hathawarah. Waha. Wadai. Waha. Wadaifa. Laham. Ath. Hadarak. Yalak. Yalakwa. Ba. Wa'ath. Hama Aisha.
That's a good word too. Darak. Darak is the road. Darak. The road. Walkway. The roadway. Right. Sidewalk. I think I got another word for sidewalk, but the way, right? The road. Darak, all right?
Okay. Ashar. Ashar one. Verse 21. Wa'atha. Fa-kaza. Makal. Ha'ain. Anashya, Kayal, Yara, it's like Uriah, Alahayim.
You say Yara'al, yeah.
Yara'aya, Alahayim, Anashya, Amath, Shana'aya, Batazai, Washamath, Alaham, Sharia, Alakim, Sharia, Mawa'af, Sharia.
Also, right? Ayash is man, all right? Ayash is man. Ayash yum is not men. We don't say Ayash yum, right? It's Anash yum is men. Ayash, Anash yum. Real tricky, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Ayash is one man. Anash yum, all right?
Okay.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 15 in the English. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God, 16. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and the other, and it's like one and another. And I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. Verse 18. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. 19. Hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel.
Hear this now. The Lord done gave this heathen man wisdom. You see what I'm saying? The Lord done blessed this heathen man with wisdom. You know what I mean? Go ahead. And the Lord is speaking through him to give it to Moses. Because the only reason the heathen even knows this, because the heathen don't got this population for himself to do anything with it. The Lord gave it to this heathen man for Moses to utilize. All right? Go ahead.
I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. 20. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness,
Hating covetousness.
Covetousness.
That's people who hate, people who want something that don't belong to you. That's that, right? Yeah, you got to get people who don't like that. You don't like when people do that. What?
And place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s.
There we go, y'all. Yeah, we taking rank.
Right.
First time rank got put into Israel. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was provided by the Midianite. You know what I mean? It was provided by the Midianite. The Lord blessed him with some wisdom because he blessed Moses. The Lord blessed him back to understand things.
Right.
I mean, he was able to be the man to say, I helped that man of God right there. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 22, and let them judge the people at all seasons, and it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee.
You know that now. You know, the great matters, we go to a
council.
Major council. Major means great. You see what I'm saying? Small matters, you talk to Officer Jeremiah. You know what I mean? There's things going on in the city. You know what I mean? You go to the Officer Jeremiah. Things now, something going on that can't be fixed. There's this major council, y'all. Right. And major councils are good. They're good and excellent and wonderful. And you get blessed from major councils. I think I've had 13. So I got 13 major councils, y'all. You know what I mean? And it made me a way better man today. I've had major councils where I was on the good side and on the bad side. And both of them makes you a better man. Right. The first ones are rough, because it's like, what am I expecting? I don't know what to expect. It's rough. And you get some chastisement, and you get shown who you are by people who examine you. And that makes you better. You see what I'm saying? Because the sacrifices of the Most High are a contrite heart. Right. You have to be willing to change. You have to understand how you grew up, and the way how you grew up was wrong. The family that raised you, the friends you grew up with, they've had bad influences on you, and your whole mission in being here is to empty that out. You know, right. Pour it out like a wine bottle, and put new wine in the new bottle. Right. All right. Good. All right.
23. If thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure. And all this people shall also go to their place in peace. 24. So Moses.
So there we go. So breaking down the rank now. Rank exists to share work. Right.
Right.
That's why rank is there. It's not for me to say I'm higher than you. It's not. It's not a. What's the thing they do? It's not a badge of honor. It's not a. It doesn't mean that I'm more righteous than the young man right here. Greater men than us, Hadama, fell. Generals. Come on. Talk about New York, man. Them guys had rank. There was like 30 generals in the school. You see what I'm saying? And they fell to sin. And you don't hear about them no more. You hardly know their name this point. Right. You know, Haradapia and all these guys. You don't even know who these guys are. Rahaban. They gone. And now you come and take their place. 50s and 500s and thousands. Doing the work that they left off. Doing the thing that they failed. Right. That honor and glory fell down to you. Right? Rank. Right? To share the work. Go ahead.
24. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law and did all that he had said. 25. And Moses chose able men.
What's we going up to? 14?
So like I said, we only got a few more verses and we're done with the whole chapter.
Okay, go ahead.
And Moses chose able men out of all Israel and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s.
Right, so there you go. So here's our rank. Here's how rank works. You do more work because more work makes you more able. Do not run from work. Right. You know what I'm saying? What's the other piece of it again about the bishop? He must be the husband of one wife, meaning this is our wife in school, right? Mm-hmm. And he must be what? It says blameless. Blameless. No, what's the other one? Blameless, right? Mm-hmm. Read the verse again. Okay. Read it again, 25. How am I going to get it?
Come. Verse 25. And Moses chose able men out of all of Israel and made them heads over the people.
That's the part I want. Desiring good work. Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying? If you desire good work, you're going to be more able. The next thing you know, it's going to be ISUPK Decatur, ISUPK Stone Mountain, ISUPK Mechanicsville. Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. But they got churches. They got churches everywhere. Right. You got to replace those churches. The population can't fit in this room. You see what I'm saying? There's a long line out there. The church I drove past a while ago, I hate it with all of my slugger. And the mission is to replace that. Because they are in there being adulterers, liars, thieves, and people that hate black people. Right. You know what I mean? We have to replace that, and it's going to end up being, if it be the Lord will to save these people, it will be ISUPK Decatur, ISUPK Smyrna, ISUPK, Macon, ISUPK Augusta, and what's these other towns around here? This is the small towns around here, Tucker, and and these places, all right?
Right.
Okay. We'll say it again.
Manchester, my little, I'm from a country fan.
ISUPK Manchester. Them brothers gotta raise up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give Manchester a hand, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Brothers gotta raise up. You know what I mean? And then it'll be 10 brothers in there wondering how they can take over more of Manchester. You see what I'm saying? But the notable thing is to have availability, because that availability gives you access to more work. More work gives you more experience. More experience make you more able. Right. Read it again from the top.
25. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel.
So Moses chose able men. And you want to be that able man. You want to be available, ready to get more experience, ready to take on work, ready to fight. The world makes you want to be shy and want to be bashful. Don't want to go out and do work. Don't want to talk to people.
Right.
You gotta shake that. You gotta shake that off. Satan also trying to give you shame. He give you shame to make you think you don't deserve the work. To make you think that you don't want to be out there being seen because you might see these people. You gotta shake that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fair is to get you away from doing the work. To make you unable to be able. Keep going.
And made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s.
Yeah, we got thousands of people in Atlanta. We got thousands of people. I think how much people we got in Atlanta, Hadama?
Just Atlanta, the city is like 450,000. Just Atlanta, the city. Metro Atlanta, millions.
So there we go. So we need more captains of 10,000. You need more of that.
Sure.
You need way more. You need what's 450,000 divided by 10,000? 45. So you need about 45 captains of 10,000. That's your job. You gotta make them, not me. I'm from New York. tough job, Ricard Karab and Hadam. Y'all got some work on y'all, brothers. See what I'm saying? You gotta make 45 captains of 10,000. That's Atlanta. That's not Smyrna and the Gwinnett County.
Metro.
You know what I mean? No problem. Go ahead. Any more?
26. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. 27. Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land.
There you go. The father, unless you want to say something.
No, sir.
The father-in-law then say, okay, well, I gave you this thing. I'm now down with the gang. I'm now in the truth. I'm not heathen in the UPK. That's not how it went down.
Right. Come.
You know what I mean? You gave whatever the Lord gave you to give, and then you're not allowed in the school.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? All due respect, Lord bless you. God be with you. You know what I mean? Go your way and I go mine. All right. Right. You know what I mean? Much peace and love to you, and you know what I mean, father-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Throw water for your daughter, my wife. You know what I mean? And you know. We'll link up sometime. I'll catch you at some other time. All right. All right. Good. Any more verses on that? That's 49 verses.
Let's see. 27. Come, sir. We just yes, sir. We went over 3 chapters. Okay. Oh, we did an 18. That's 27 verses. Yeah. See. There's another 16. So technically, so we did
44
verses.
44?
Yes, sir.
So we need 5 more verses. Let's read English 5 more verses. Yes, sir. If it's not too trouble,
no, not at all, sir.
All right.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 1. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. 12. Sinai.
Yeah.
2. For they were departed from Rephidim, and were came to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. 3. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel. Verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Verse 5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine.
Yikes! That's what we are not doing in Atlanta. Atlanta is ruled under heathen. We do not rule over them, and we are not a peculiar treasure. We definitely don't look like it above the heathen here in Atlanta, right?
Right.
Right. So that's all go. Yeah, go ahead.
If I could make a statement on that, that's so
Yeah.
heavy because I remember a time when Atlanta was strong in the black population. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so-called considered black, mental black, this everything.
Yeah.
And you just see that's declining right now. And it's crazy because I remember Atlanta used to have issues with people in the outskirts and even further. You know what I mean? You hear the beef about city versus country. The whole time, the LGBT community just get a pass. You know what I'm saying? They in the streets, they not in the streets, they just get a pass there, but to the point that now Atlanta has changed from being a black mecca to all it's known for is LGBT. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even the case most of the time. It's just that's what has gotten the pass for so long. So it's like,
that's the heathen. The heathen doing that. The heathen always they get someone respectable, right? And they get him to do a evil thing in front of the population to make it think like it's okay. See what I'm saying? Remember now, from all black movements, the LGBT came right behind, and you brothers, us brothers, were the losers, and then the heathens in some way or another, because LGBT member means white people. Right. It means Chinese. You know, who LGBT is not a race. Right. It's not just black people. Right. It's it's their thing that they came and took over from your success. They took over your victory. You know what I mean? And that's a curse from the Lord. Right?
So like if we could, if we could just real quick, just thank also 5,000 New York's own Hazahab in the building with us. Most High Christ. Truly an honor and a pleasure to have you with us on the podium, to learn from you and to teach with you as well, sir.
The pleasure's mine, man. Thanks for having me, Hadar Moss, man. And welcome up here, and Ricard for giving me the seat right here. You know what I mean? He exchanged my seat with me. And Stuart for everybody here. I mean,
most high. All right. We could, with that, we'll say Amaju.
Layashala.
All right, Israel, Amaju, so you prepare for the reading of the prayers.
Work.
Okay, right. Oh, y'all have to face the east. We're going to turn to our right, sir. I'll read the Hebrew. Come, sir. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Lachaka. Laba'ah. Matzayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba Kawa. Hayah. Washemayim. The thunder now. The come. Cow. Wong. Waslaknawa. Kapwafnawa. Kaslaknawa. Kawak Yanawa. Wala'ah. Abiyanawa. Banasayawan. Abal. Awashano. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Ka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wakapara. Awalamya. Aman.
In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us. Our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahshua.
By Hashem Yahshua.
Amakusha.
Amakusha.
The thunder now.
Now.
Hakak.
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 Lapa.
Lapa.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Kal Marawa.
Kal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamataz right.
Hamataz right.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Hakim.
Hakim.
Mathim.
Mathim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Awakawa.
Awakawa.
Tama Allah.
Tama Allah.
The Garashun.
Garashun.
By Hashem Yahshua.
Hashem Yahshua.
Water.
The water.
Aman.
Amen.
English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Please.
Please.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power.
The power.
To cleanse the leper.
To cleanse the leper.
The power.
The power.
To raise the dead.
To raise the dead.
The power.
The power.
Against unclean spirits.
Against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahshua.
By Hashem Yahshua.
Rock Lanawa.
Rock Lanawa.
By Yeshua.
By Yeshua.
Mahabaya.
Mahabaya.
Safarium.
Safarium.
By Hashem Yahshua.
By Hashem Yahshua.
Water.
The water.
Man.
Amen. In English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahshua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh.
Yahshua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharium.
Ahaharium.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Mine.
Mine.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa Ratza.
Wa Ratza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Manah.
Manah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashun.
Yashun.
Sharmar.
Sharmar.
Yash'alah.
Yash'alah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al Yah.
Yah.
Yamyunka.
Yamyunka.
Yamawam.
Yamawam.
Hashmat.
Hashmat.
La'ah Yakaka.
La'ah Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After Pashta.
After Pashta.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza Aka.
Taza Aka.
Waba wa Aka.
Waba wa Aka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
Ulam.
Psalm 121 in the English. I will lift up mine hills.
I will lift up mine hills.
I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up mine eyes.
Unto the hills.
Unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help.
My help.
Coming from Yahweh.
Coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall never slumber.
Shall neither slumber.
Nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Is thy keeper.
Is thy keeper.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Is thy shade.
Is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shall preserve thee.
Shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shall preserve thy going out.
Shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Tamayalaka.
Al-Tamayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwa.
Al-Tashakwa.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Wiyamika.
Wiyamika.
Hamayuwan.
Yamayawan.
Mashana.
Mashana.
Yaka.
Yaka.
Ashawa.
Naashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yamiyuwa.
Yamayawan.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayathai.
Wayathai.
Ai-Tazawa.
Al-Tazawa.
Al-Tasbawanyaka.
Al-Tasbawanyaka.
Morwa.
Morwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Manakakina.
Manakakina.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashakar.
Yashakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Awa Ai-Tazawa.
Al-Tazawa.
Labnikadwa.
Labnikadwa.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Karyahya.
Karyahya.
Karathwa.
Karathwa.
Ahawya.
Ahawya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Why Yashma Aliyam.
Why Yashma Aliyam.
Awa Abba.
Abba.
Wahagariam.
Wahagariam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Why Mawan.
Mawan.
Why Malak.
Malak.
Alashath.
Alashath.
I'm Yashabya.
I'm Yashabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Haywa.
Haywa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Banya Lawat.
Nabaya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadya.
Kamadya.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Barakar.
Barakar.
Oyashwan.
Oyashwan.
Ashamadwa.
Ashamadwa.
Bayan Dara.
Bayan Dara.
Haywa.
Haywa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Dama.
La Dama.
Shaytanwa.
Shaytanwa.
Naliyabawa.
Naliyabawa.
Kara.
Kara.
Kazaba.
Kazaba.
Wakazabak.
Kazaba.
Wakazalmanai.
Kazalmanai.
Kaundas Yakamwa.
Kaunas Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Nawa.
Awaf, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shedunwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Kapanya, Raka, Kaash, Taraira Yaiwa, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Arian, Khan, Taradatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasawa Papka, Nabalam, Ala'a, Panyahum, Palawan, Wabakwashwa, Shumka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Waibahawa, Aya, Waikaporwa, Waiabadwa, Waidawa, Kaya, Ata, Shumka, Yahawah, Vodka, Ayawan, Alcohol, Rakaza.
There was the vodka again. You just said the vodka. Yeah, man. Hey, brothers, make sure you over time try to master these words here, right? Say it one at a time. Know what they are, right? That's all I came up. In English, Psalms 83. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thou silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more. In remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederates against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelite. Of Moab. And the Hagarene. Yabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur. Also is joined with them. Their hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. And the brook of Kison. Perish. And Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make them nobles. Like a ram. And like them. Yeah. All their princes. As the Baal. And as Dalmuna. Who said. Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like the wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth in wood. And as the flame. Such as the mountain. On fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Yahweh. Let them be confounded. Trouble. Forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone is. Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Pray for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai. Amiyaka Allah. Alahayim. Barzab Yahah. Alwap Yahana. Alwap Yahana. Asranyim. Batazaniyim. Akakaliyim. Akwathian. Yahweh. Bashem Yahshai. What? Man.
In the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yahweh. General. Captain. Officer. Trooper. And the sister. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Come. You got it. You got the right one here, right?
Say turf or say split. There we go. Go to center. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophet.
Thy prophets.
The teacher.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
Punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Enter into thy sanctuary.
Enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curse.
And curse.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And the drug
The
dealers.
court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the government.
All the government.
Of our enemies.
Of our enemies.
Amalek.
Amalek.
Synagogues and armies.
Synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic
The
Church.
Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitazi.
Posse Comitazi.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marine.
Marine.
Space Force.
Space Force.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people.
Any of thy people
that seek to stop us.
that seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
All the heathen.
All the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
Broadcasting your word.
Broadcasting your word. Throughout the planet.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the plague.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague.
Let the plague.
Shake the house of the thief.
Shake the house of the thief.
And the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let your house shine.
Let your house shine.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with a flying saucer.
Come down with the flying saucer.
Punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen
that come up.
that come up
Against us.
against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
All of the shake. Thy coming.
Cause them to shake it. Thy coming.
In the name of your house side.
In the name of your house side.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be.
So be it. Starts me the turn. Shabby needs to be seated. And with that, we'll pass the class off to Police Officer Makwalat.
Slow me, Slow here. No, I think you just do. You call the salute. Yeah, that's for every class.
Okay.
Who are them?
Okay.
So you tell them.
Okay, come. All right. Israel, Imadu. We'll give a courtesy salute for the brothers in Israel. Abon Shabbat. Imadu. Barak. What we just said in the Hebrew, may the Most High watch. May the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. Yahweh as now in Israel. Sorry for the sisters in Israel. Abon Shabbat. Imadu. Barak. We just said for the sisters, the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. As down.
sister there with the. That was.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes,